Hey everyone, welcome back. We're diving into something pretty exciting today.
Oh yeah, this should be a good one.
We're going to Spain.
To the beaches. Well, to one specific coast.
Yeah. So we're talking about the Costa Tropical.
Beautiful area.
It is, and we're going to be talking all about owning property there.
Sounds like a dream come true.
Yeah, and a lot of what we're going to talk about today comes from a company called Granada Properties.
Okay.
And they're specialists in high-end property.
Fancy.
Right. But also beachfront apartments.
Okay, so good range.
Yeah, something for everybody.
Everybody who can afford it.
That's right. So if you're thinking about taking a life-changing step,
Ooh, big decision.
it is, and finding that dream home in one of Spain's, honestly, most beautiful regions, this is the episode for you.
Let's do it.
So, Granada Properties.
Yeah.
What do we know about them?
Well, I think the first thing to note is that they've been around since 2000.
Okay, so over 2 decades.
That's a lot of experience.
It is, yeah.
I mean, that predates the euro. That's how long they've been around.
Yeah, so they've seen a lot of changes in the market, I would think.
Definitely.
Yeah, so that's a good sign, right?
Yeah.
That they're still in business.
Stability, yeah, that's a good point.
And they offer a pretty impressive range of properties, too.
Oh, yeah. Like what?
Well, they've got everything from beachfront apartments, as we said, to...
The ones we all dream about.
Right. But also luxury estates nestled in the hills.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, quite a variety.
So are they only working with, like, Spanish people, or?
That's a good question. And no, they actually cater to clients from all over the world.
Oh, wow. Very international.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter where you're from. If you're interested in buying a property on the Costa Tropical,
They can help you out.
that's the idea.
Okay, so I'm thinking about buying a property in another country.
Yeah,
It seems a little daunting,
it can be.
especially all the legal stuff.
Yeah, the legalities.
How do they handle all that?
Well, it seems that Granada Properties really prides itself on making the process as smooth as possible. They actually have an in-house legal team.
Oh, wow. In-house.
Yeah, so they're there to make sure every step is legally sound and worry-free for you.
So they're, like, holding your hand through the whole thing.
Pretty much.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, it definitely takes a lot of the stress out of the process.
I wouldn't even know where to start.
Right. And they seem to know what they're doing because they've actually been consulted by some pretty big names.
Really? Like who?
Well, for example, they were researchers for the BBC Two show Living in the Sun.
Oh, cool.
And they were also consulted for the Telegraph's guide to buying property in southern Spain.
So they're like the experts that the experts go to.
Pretty much, yeah. So it seems like they have a pretty solid reputation.
Okay, so let's say I'm not ready to buy a property just yet.
Yeah.
But I'm interested in maybe renting?
Well, they do that too.
Really?
Yeah, they specialize in property management and securing rental opportunities.
Okay, so they kind of cover all the bases.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
So whether you're looking to buy, rent, or just get your property managed, they can help.
They can help you out.
So it seems like they have that local expertise, which is so important.
It is, yeah. And they combine that with this global outlook.
Global outlook.
Yeah, because they're working with clients from all over the world.
Yeah, that's true.
So they kind of understand both sides of the equation.
That's a good point.
And they really emphasize client-centric service.
So like putting the client first.
Exactly. Yeah, making sure you're happy with the process.
Sounds good.
So if any of this sounds appealing,
I'm already sold.
you can visit granadaproperties.com.
That's easy enough.
It is, and they have tons of information there about the region.
Pictures too.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, listings, testimonials.
Testimonials, yeah.
You can even get in touch with their team for personalized advice.
Sounds like a good place to start.
It does, yeah.
Now, I have to ask you.
Yeah.
What stood out to you the most about this whole thing?
That's a good question. I think for me, the most appealing aspect is the lifestyle.
Ah, the Costa Tropical lifestyle. Exactly, yeah. It just seems so idyllic and relaxed.
Like a different pace of life.
It is, yeah. And I love the idea of being able to just walk to the beach every day.
That's the dream.
Right. And enjoy the sunshine and the fresh seafood.
The tapas.
Oh, yeah, the tapas. Can't forget about those.
And the siestas.
And the siestas, yeah.
It's a whole vibe.
It really is.
So yeah, if you're looking to escape the rat race
Yeah.
and embrace a more laid-back way of living,
The Costa Tropical might be the perfect place for you.
and you know, even if you're not ready to buy a property just yet,
Yeah.
just exploring the idea of owning a piece of paradise,
Yeah.
it's definitely worth checking out.
It is. And just imagining yourself
Sipping sangria on your balcony
overlooking the Mediterranean.
doesn't get much better than that.
It doesn't. And for anyone listening who's starting to feel that Costa Tropical pull,
Yeah.
ask yourself this.
What's the question?
What aspect of that life
That Costa Tropical life.
calls to you the most?
Oh, good question.
What story are you going to write on that captivating coast?
I love that. That's a great way to end it.
Yeah, thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the Costa Tropical.
My pleasure.
Until next time, happy exploring.
Adios.
Adios.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.